Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome to It's Your Call. I'm your host, Kai, and today I am joined by the absolutely lovely Patricia. Welcome to It's Your Call, Patricia.
Thank you, Kai. I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you, darling. I'm a big fan of your work as well, as Patricia is a absolutely amazing advocate for bridge in Mexico, and she does loads and loads of work besides even just being a Mexican bridge champion. She went and competed in transnationals. You came sixth in one of the BAM events there, which is insane. Congratulations on that. That was in 2023 in Poland.
Yes.
So that was awesome. And in addition to that, she does a lot of work with the Mexican Bridge Federation and the ACBL to help spread bridge across the masses and, also, create, I guess it's bridge politics, right? Like, I don't know how bridge politics works. That's the one thing that's not on my resume yet.
Oh, good for you. I envy you.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm certainly going to try to get in there at some point, but I think that what you do for bridge and your personality and your love for bridge help bridge so much. Like so many others who do it as well, but you especially because it just emulates out of you. If you've ever met
Oh,
Patricia, like she is one of like the sweetest and like outgoing people there is, and she creates such a great name for bridge and one of the best advocates I've ever met. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of your work, and I look forward to seeing what all of it produces.
thank you so much, Kai. I mean, I wasn't expecting this introduction, and it is fantastic. You know what? I truly love bridge. Of course, we play because we love the game in itself. And the sport, it's an recognized Olympic sport. But
Yes.
I don't think I ever thought of myself as an advocate. I just started doing because it's sort of like I want to spread the joy, honestly, and share it.
Hmm.
Where in the world can you find something that not only healthy for your mind, for your own body? You meet new friends like you and I,
Hmm.
and this just fantastic people. And sometimes people tell me not everyone is fantastic, and I'm like, well, yeah, in life that happens. But also we have to think about it this way. Maybe somebody that is not fantastic for you, it's fantastic for somebody else.
Right.
At the end of the day in bridge, we all have in common that we love it. So
Indeed.
let's bring more people to the party. That's how I
Exactly.
feel we should be all thinking about this.
Spreading the love, and she also gained a reputation as the trick stealer, so you don't want to have her as a defender against you because she will steal your tricks. Like, you're gonna have them turned over and are gonna be like vertical across from you, like you won the trick, but somehow Patricia has them turned back over to her side. So she's very powerful like that. So beware of Patricia at the bridge table as well. So I'm afraid to face you.
Oh, good. That's actually an honor. Thank you.
Okay, I've got a very, very interesting bidding problem for you. Are you prepared?
Oh, well, I hope I am. I'm a little nervous, but let's see.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this is your hand, and for context here, you are playing imps, your partner is the dealer, and you are south. So partner starts off the auction with a one spade opener, and it passes to you. And it's your call. What do you bid here?
Two diamonds.
Okay, and when you say two diamonds, like what is your goal for final contract here? What do you see potentially in our future?
Well, we already have a spade fit, right?
Yeah,
So I know we need to be in game,
right.
but I wanna find out a little bit more about my partners at this point.
Gotcha. And I mean, there's always the possibility for Diamond Slam as well. So,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I want to find out more if we have slam.
right.
Game, I know it's in the books, or most likely it's in the books. I don't think my partner opened in first seed with nothing, and he has five spades, so
Yeah,
we have a fit there.
yeah. So the rest of this auction gets a little bit wonko. West comes in with two no trump. So, what are your first thoughts on what two no trump could mean here from West?
The first thing I thought, and I still believe it, is that I think the two lowest. I think he has clubs and hearts. Yes, I'm not positive he has like points. I think he just wants to get into the auction.
Right, and I completely agree with you. I think that this is like an unusual two no Trump style two lowest remaining suits, and it's just got to be the other two suits because, like, we've game forced, right? What else are they gonna do? I mean, they could come in naturally, but what if they just have like a 5/5 and they want to get it off their chest before we get going too high? So I think that 2 no trump here probably does show both hearts and clubs at least 5/5 distribution
I
for
think it
obstruction.
has to be because partner may sacrifice. I don't think this person wants to put a partner in a spot where he's bidding on a 4 3 fit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and with nothing, knowing that it's a sacrifice, probably will get double. Blah blah blah.
Right. So do you think that since this 2 no trump is showing an unusual no trump hand with like 5/5 and hearts and clubs, do you think we would probably use something like along the lines of unusual over unusual, even though we're game forced? How do we think that North should proceed? Like if they had anything, we aren't completely sure what they have, right? But like, would 3 clubs and 3 hearts still be natural by North?
I don't think they can be natural. I
Uh
think
huh.
it has to. I think it has to show either a super strong hand, meaning what I'm bidding whatever so my partner doesn't pass,
Uh huh.
or I'm supporting diamonds.
Right. Okay. Uh,
Which, by the way, may at this point cannot be that crazy because if this person is 5/5, even though I have seven, my partner can have three diamonds.
easily.
I'm promising, yes. I wouldn't say it's like a low probability of this happening. Actually, I think it's very reasonable to have three diamonds in this auction.
Yeah, I completely agree. So I'm looking at North's hand. I think they would think for a bit, and then they would come out with a, let's say, 3 clubs bid. Now, when you see 3 clubs, what do you think it means? This is tough.
I know. I was gonna say you didn't give me an easy hand, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm very mean like that. I make people think.
Yes. Well, which is actually a fantastic thing. But now, I mean, I don't get recorded actually when I bid, which is easier from that point of view.
You're doing great so
But
far, trust me.
good, thank you. Actually, I think he's supporting my diamonds,
Right.
saying I have a good hand and I have fit. I
Right.
think this is the best way of showing support. Three diamonds. I mean, we know we can pass, but I don't think it would be the right call. If you don't have six space, why repeat space? Like, I think it's just saying I have support for your diamonds.
Right. You have support for your
Mind you,
diamonds.
now in this particular situation, North is a partner I've never played with.
True. That you've never met this person before, and we're just throwing out bids. Like it's
Yes.
crazy. That's kind of what I would assume as well, that partner is supporting our diamonds. And this is a little bit different from your typical unusual over unusual situation because here we're already initiated in a game force. So, I mean, both of these are technically game forcing raises. So, like, if we bid 3 diamonds or bid 3 clubs, they're both game forcing. But I guess 3 clubs should just be a little bit stronger.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like support and a very good hand, more than opening
Yeah,
hand.
more forward going. So partner bids 3 clubs, and we've kind of deduced that 2 no trump is showing hearts and clubs, 3 clubs is showing support for diamonds, and now East bids 5 clubs.
Oh well. Well, now we know. It wasn't.
But,
When you asked me, do you think that's natural? Well, now we know it is
no,
not.
it is definitely not natural. So East here is being as annoying as they possibly can, just yeets out 5 clubs. What now?
God.
Psycho hand.
Listen, yeah, it is a psycho hand, and I'm thinking about what can I do in here, because listen, partner can be. I'm assuming the five clubs. Ideally, these would have four clubs at least, to sacrifice like that and get double and get
A decent score.
tricks. Yes,
Yeah.
like a decent score, right? So if they have nine and I have the 10, my partner can have five, 3, and 3. That could be possible, and then two hearts,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm controlling, by the way. But I don't know. I don't want to listen. I don't want to settle for game already. Although, by the way, I think I am minimum because now my king of clubs, it's definitely a control, but it's not
Right.
points anymore, right?
Yeah, it's not worth 3 points.
And I know I have double pit with my partner, and I don't want to say that's a problem. But if I have two spades, at least I can make sure he cashes two and roughs one. But now it's uncertain if
Right.
what's going to happen with the spades. So this is my problem. I don't want to settle for diamonds
Uh-huh.
already. I don't want to bid five diamonds. I don't want to jump into six diamonds. That would be, why would I do that to my partner to begin with?
Right.
If he's that strong, we have the space to to not do fast arrival, and plus it would be, I don't want to say suicidal, it might make, but I'm not even sure it's fast arrival anymore. Like, why would I do that? So I
Hmm.
want to have more room to think about it. I don't want to control anything because then I'm putting us in slam again. So I think, also, by the way, I don't want to double and have my partners double.
Right.
So listen, I think I'm passing and praying
Passing and praying. Okay.
because I really want to find out more about my partner's hand.
Right. And this is certainly a forcing pass situation
Yes,
where,
for me it would be.
yes, I completely agree because five clubs, there's no hope that they're making it, probably, and they're bidding it on a whim. And it's clear that partner and I have the values here. So passing is probably just the best bid here to kind of get across that partner, I want more information.
That's what I think. That's what I. If I was North, let's take like that. For me, that would be a forcing pass.
Right.
I know my partner is under a lot of stress and doesn't know more about my hand, and but he already forced me to game, so he must have something.
Yes, certainly. Well, we forced them to game, and then he told us that he had a good hand with diamonds. But yes. So now your partner, they're definitely not going to double. That is not going to happen. They're probably just going to, I don't know, we can talk about what partner would do after, but I think that partner would say, I think they would bid five diamonds.
And you know what, poor partner. But actually, I almost feel I'm on the same spot as I was the round before,
Yeah. Well,
which
at
I
least they
am.
didn't double, right? We don't want partner doubling.
I agree. So he wants to make sure if he open, then he's strong, and then he wants again to make sure. Because what I would think about this bit too is like maybe partner is not sure that I know that he has diamonds.
Well, I think at this point, I think we should trust that partner thinks that you have diamonds. Like that
Okay.
he understands that we understand that he has diamonds. I like to go off of the basis of trusting partner always.
Me okay. No, yeah, me by the way, me too.
Yeah,
It's just that I'm thinking also from the new partnership sort of perspective. If
true,
it's the first time that we play, it's not that I don't trust him, it's almost that I know he's going to be thinking about me as well.
true. That is a very good point. And this is
So it's more from that perspective. It's not trusting. Maybe he wants to make sure so that I can make the right call.
fair. I think that partner believes that he understands that you understand that he
Okay.
has diamonds.
Well then, I mean, believe me, this is I think a very sad decision, the one I'm gonna take, but I think I'm gonna pass again.
Passing is hard. All right, five
I don't
diamonds.
want to. I don't want to though.
No, I completely understand, but it's being conservative. You're nervous about that spade, and you're nervous about the club possibly. But actually, I'm gonna do something that I have not done before on It's Your Call before, which is I'm not even just going to say the hand. I'm just going to show everyone because describing this is just insane.
Please
Where
do.
so this is the whole hand.
Oh wow.
Isn't it pretty?
So it
Um,
was the club controls, I guess.
it could be a club control as
I
well.
thought about it, yeah.
Yeah, but so first off, I think that we need to talk about like how everyone bid this hand. Do you agree with North's bidding, or do you think that North can do something different to better portray their hand?
I actually the bit that I disagree with is the five diamonds one.
Okay, so what do you think partner should do instead of five diamonds?
I mean, I know it may sound very obvious, but at least keep the spade control.
Oh, okay. Bid five spades, showing spade control?
Because then I'm almost, and maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm taking that back because then again, well, then it's not that I'm forced to, but then I'm left only to bid six diamonds, and maybe that's why partner. Maybe he was giving me the option,
Right,
but like I said, I don't know what's going on. If he bid six clubs, it would be fantastic. But again, then we're in six diamonds. I feel that we cannot control this end anymore.
right. After the five
So
clubs, it's very hard to.
yes, so maybe should partner take her partner. I mean, if I have, I promise five diamonds. He doesn't know about the rest of my hands, but I promise a game going hand, right?
Yeah, you did
And
promise a game going hand.
he has 14 points and a void. I mean, what can I have that we don't? I think he has to risk it and just bid six diamonds
Okay.
because no, because also that let's say prevents the temptation, not
Mm-hmm.
with this hand in this case, but for me of thinking about seven.
Mm-hmm.
right? If you bid six, it's like a sign of in slam
Yeah.
saying, okay, this is how far we can go.
If you wanted to go further, you could probably bid five spades, like showing controls. You could
Exactly.
start with the controls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought too fast. Controlling is not gonna do any good. Our debate actually is between doubling. We have a stash of Trump, which I don't have, by the way.
Right.
I could have done that. Although undouble could have been actually my weaker hand, which I am, but I didn't want to do that too. I wanted to wait.
Right.
Then he could have doubled with a stash of clubs, which he doesn't have. He's controlling the opponent's suit. If they lead it, we're winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has not only fit, but the ace of my suit. Supposedly, we want to be in that one.
Yeah.
He doesn't about the double fit. And then I know he doesn't control the heart, but I have to have something.
Right. Certainly. And especially because you passed, you didn't double. You didn't just say, I'm signing off. I wanted to
Exactly.
stay in five clubs. It should be showing extras to pass here. And I think
Ex-
you can make a similar argument with
on my side.
from on your side is that either one of you can kind of take the forward momentum because partner didn't bid three diamonds, they bid three clubs, showing a good raise in diamonds. And I think either side has an argument for waiting and seeing, and also just
Yes.
outright bidding six diamonds. And
You're right. I cannot pass our diamonds because I have to think about partner doesn't know that I have seven. So we have I almost by myself almost have like well, I do have seven tricks, but I almost have eight, right?
right,
And he opened the hand and then he showed himself strong. So yeah, I shouldn't be like just coy and I shouldn't just settle for the five diamonds. The pass is all right. I disagree with the five diamonds on his side, but I also disagree with me passing those five diamonds.
yeah. So either way, we probably should be ending up in six diamonds. But overall, our opponents really gave us a difficult bidding problem here. But I
You know
was
what? My dad has a saying, and he says against preempts, which is this is sort of like a preempt. He said optimism,
right.
because actually it serves its purpose, right? They get in the way, they
Mm-hmm.
put you in a difficult spot, so we need to be optimistic
Right.
because we're not gonna find as much. And I think, I mean, longer are the days, Sky, that 2/1 was actually a reality without interference, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen anymore, no matter what system you play.
Right. There's
So we
always
just
going to be
have to
interference.
and especially everybody's white, blah blah blah. So I think, and especially at imps, people become more aggressive, and I think just I should just bid six diamonds, and if I go down, I'm gonna cry a lot. I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you can't blame yourself too much about it because if you do, I mean, like, it's just, overall, it's just a very difficult situation, and we have to acknowledge that as bridge players. Is like this is psycho auction, and if we bid six diamonds and we make it, we're happy that we made it. If we bid six diamonds and we didn't make it, we were optimistic, as we should be in these situations where the opponents are preempting. So
And I'm gonna cry less than if I stay in five, which was my initial thing.
that is very true. Just staying in five and being safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is gonna make me cry even more. So yes, I do think that I should bid six diamonds and just wait for the best. That actually in this case happened, right?
yeah,
I don't know what the lead was, but no lead can hurt us.
yeah. No lead can hurt us in this situation. I'll let you know what happened on the actual hand.
Oh, please
It
do.
was not at all like this. I was playing strong diamond with my partner. So what happened was I completely misevaluated my hand. It was a major, major problem. So what happened is it went one spade from partner. Partner showed bid one spade, which is showing 10 to 14 high card points, five or more spades. And then it went pass. And because partner has a limited range, and I have a hand that is very much like confident that we probably have game, especially because of my diamond suit, I was just like, I didn't really consider slam because partner's limited. They have 14 high card points at the very most. So I was just like, I just bid for spades. And it went crazy. We had a 4 no trump from West, two places to play. And partner then doubled this. And I had no clue what double was. I was lost. It went 5 clubs from East. And I did something even worse. I just doubled this. And we were in 5 clubs.
Oh,
We were in 5 clubs doubled, making. 5 clubs doubled makes. There's nothing you
yes.
can do to it. So when we should have been getting plus 920, we got minus 550.
Wow, such a swing, right?
Well, it wasn't as
Oh
bad as
well.
it could have been because the opponents were in 7 diamonds down one.
Okay. Oh well. Okay. So
That
then,
doesn't
yeah, the
make it
cry.
okay, but
No, but I understand. You know what? Actually, this is a very complicated hand, like you said.
uh-huh.
But I have to say, we have to get used to this kind of hands more and more.
Yeah, and that's why we play bridge. We get these hands and we get more used to them so that when they do come up again, we're just like, I got it. I know the answer.
Yes, yes. But by the way, I understand you doubling, sort of. But
Right.
my problem, sort of, Kai, because I think it's sort of like you think, oh my God, with my points and my partner's opening, but um, but I think it's so distributional on both ends,
Right.
right?
It could be wild. 5 clubs could easily be making. And
Like I said, and
I don't have a defensive hand either.
I was gonna say I don't think you have defensive tricks because with a long suit probably that's not gonna go anywhere,
Right.
and you don't have a stash of their trumps. So after having them make so many times, I learned that I'm only
Right.
doubling if I'm really positive that I have tricks, and tricks for me it means a stash of like good trumps, not the 2 2 2.
Yeah,
You know?
right. And I think my problem here is I misinterpreted partner's double. Partner intended it as a forward going double when I assumed that it was a penalty oriented double. Um,
Well, that is fair too because they really put you in a very awkward situation.
yes. So,
That Fortnite trope is very because in your case it's not even that clear that it's actually those two suits.
right, but it's pretty clear because it's not spades and it's probably not diamonds. It could be diamonds. I,
Yeah, but then you're waiting for them to mess up. You know what I mean? Like it's
right?
not.
So,
You know that it's not diamonds,
oh
but
yeah,
East doesn't.
yeah. So there's lots of things on this hand. So yeah, that was this auction that I had, but I am curious to hear. Thank you, Patricia, for your thoughts because there was lots of insightful things here. Figuring out what that 2 no trump meant and what 3 clubs meant from partner, and eventually, after really considering it and looking at both hands, we realized that both north and south can bid 6 diamonds based off of the information that we were given. And I really, really like the pass that you had here, forcing pass. This was a consideration that I didn't even have, where I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. I can bid, I can pass. So 5 clubs, and then this pass here. I thought that this was genius.
You know what? I think it's. I understand where you're coming from. I think it took me a while to understand forcing passes.
Yes,
Pass is not the end of the auction, right?
right. And partner's not going to pass. You just need to trust that partner's not going to pass when you've agreed that this is a forcing pass situation, and it definitely is a forcing pass situation.
Yes. So I think that's what for me it was before this hand also like a very good lesson, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have agreement or even not even agreements like the logic behind because this is supposedly like a new partner the logic behind forcing passes. Why am I passing? Actually, in this situation I don't think I have a bit that describes my hand better.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot describe a hand that has more values than game forcing and diamonds.
Right.
That's all I can do. I mean, I guess I can bid 5 spades supporting spades to show the double fit, but then like I said, actually that might be not a good thing.
Right. Because at this point, then partner like thinks that you're confirmed in diamonds and bid 6 diamonds regardless. You're not even sure, and partner could take this as a spade control, which is not
Totally.
good. Like, and then he's like, "Oh, 7."
Exactly, exactly. You know what? I think passing.
Passing
Partner,
is
I
perfect.
trust you. I saw you that you're strong and you can make the right call.
Yes.
I know,
So
I trust you.
yeah, totally. That was a very, very, very smart bid, and I very much appreciate it. But I want to turn this over to the audience. What would you have
Yes.
done? Do you agree with our bidding? Do you agree with the opponent's bidding? Do you think that he should have preempted the 6 clubs instead of 5 clubs? I don't know. Give us all of your little nitpicks because I want to better improve my bidding on this hand because, well, as you saw from what I did, it did not work out for us whatsoever. So please do give us all of your thoughts. And while you're down in the comments, you know what I'm going to say. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the ACBL YouTube channel so that whenever we post, you guys can be notified and we can spread bridge to the masses. Overall, that is our goal, as always. So, because YouTube really likes it when you interact with the content. So, thank you again, Patricia. You have been absolutely wonderful. Great job. And, we made it to 6 diamonds. We did. We decided that 6 diamonds was the right spot to be, and we
Yes.
got there.
Well, fantastic. You know what? Thank you, Guy, for having me and actually for having this kind of discussions and doing these videos. I think, like you say, it's the way to go. Yesterday, I was discussing with that partner that he played the hand with, and he said we have to give people the tools, and because it's so easy to fall in love with bridge.
Yes, that's what we're trying to do. All right. Thank you, Patricia. I'm going to let you
Thank you,
go.
Guy.
I'll see you at the bridge table again soon.